Hi guys, just wanted to make a short screencastify video for you here to start talking about molar mass. This is what molar mass is. It's the mass in grams of 1 mole of any substance. Last week you learned all about this, the mole. You learned that a mole, it means 6.02 times 10 to the 23 of anything. On Thursday you learned about converting between atoms and moles. If I have 1 mole of a substance, it means I have 6.02 times 10 to the 23 atoms of that substance. Today is about mass, though, not about atoms. This is a very useful application of the mole. You'll see why as we kind of go along this unit here. Here's an example. Right now we're all breathing in O2, oxygen gas. What is the molar mass of O2? What's the mass in grams of 1 mole of oxygen gas? To do this, we don't really have to worry about Avogadro's number, 6.02 times 10 to the 23. We're not going to focus on that. Instead, we're going to look at a periodic table. Everything we need is right here on just a normal periodic table. Here's oxygen right here. If you look at the number underneath oxygen, 16.00, you've learned that is the atomic mass of oxygen. But it's something else too, something very useful to us right now. It's not only the atomic mass, it's also the molar mass. So what this means is 1 mole of oxygen atoms. In other words, if I have 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd of oxygen atoms, then I'll have 16 grams of oxygen atoms. All of these numbers on the periodic table are like that. If I have 55.85 grams of iron, then I have 1 mole of iron. Knowing that, we can come back here. I want you to notice that we're looking at oxygen as O2, not just O. So what we need to do here, we know that each oxygen is 16.00, and we have 2 oxygens total. We're going to multiply that times 2. 16 times 2 is 32 grams per mole, which is written like that, gram/mol. So if I have 32.00 grams of oxygen gas, then I have 1 mole of oxygen gas. Let's try another example. How about water? Water is made of 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. Let's go back to the periodic table. We know oxygen is 16.00. Hydrogen is 1.01. So the molar mass of this, we need to add up the mass of each atom in here. For hydrogen, we've got 1.01, and there's 2 of them total. It's in parentheses. Oxygen is 16.00. There's only 1 of them. I'm going to write 16 times 1. We add those together, we get this, 18.2 grams per mole. So 1 mole of water weighs 18.02 grams.